So what does Stellar, Vechain, and Kyber Network have in common? So this is Stellar, a bullish higher time frame accumulation range, which translated into a new bull market, a new bull trend, 40% towards the upside, followed by a reaccumulation range within another bullish ascending triangle formation, followed by a breakout from there. Okay, Vechain, double macro bottom on the weekly time frame, so a higher time frame bullish reversal formation. This translates into a 156% rally towards the upside, followed by what we're seeing right now. So what are we seeing here at the moment? Well, before we saw that 160% rally in Vechain, we had a consolidation period, which is, if we zoom in towards the daily time frame, this is the portion of price action that we have to pay attention to. So what's going on at the moment right over here? Is this a potential reaccumulation range? Much like what we saw with Stellar Lumens right over here. Because this is the ascending triangle that Stellar broke out of most recently. So we have to just juxtapose these two charts. This is Vechain and this is Stellar. If you just compare these two, you can notice that periods of accumulation at highs have translated into trend continuation. So if Stellar has a very similar portion of price action to Vechain at this point in time, it's very sensible to assume, or at least watch for, Vechain to develop a period of consolidation, try and do a bit of technical analysis to map out those parameters, very similar to what Stellar had in a few, or at least a day before, because Stellar broke out a few hours ago. So it's very important to just try and analyze what Vechain is doing. Does it have an ascending triangle? Does it have a channel of some sort? Does it have a range at highs? But just from first glance, this was an accumulation period, or at least a reaccumulation period. This looks like it's a reaccumulation period after those highs, after that initial rally, and it's very similar to Stellar right now. So let's move on to Kyber Network. Kyber Network had a reaccumulation period a few weeks ago, back in late May, which translated into upside, a breakout past a long-standing trendline resistance, which is 1.5 years old. So whenever you see a breakout past such a long-standing trendline resistance, we're always going to see strong rallies. But after we saw a breakout past that trendline, you saw a period of consolidation. And now it looks like this might be the same thing happening right now. But if you zoom in towards the daily, you won't really see that promising sense of price action that you'll get on the weekly for Kyber Network. So zooming in, you can notice that this is a period of whatever's going on, but it's very comparable to this period when you're looking back a few days ago, before that initial, or at least that secondary run up from Kyber Network. So it's really important to just notice that on the daily, you might be seeing some reaccumulation in Kyber Network, reaccumulation in Vechain, and you saw reaccumulation in Stellar already, because Stellar only just broke out from its ascending triangle and has enjoyed a 14% rally towards the upside. So what's the difference here? There is no difference. They all have something in common, and that's a potential consolidation range at highs, which could very easily become a reaccumulation range breakout.